It is day 6 of harvest. First up, I am smelling the bins. Just gonna make sure that they smell okay. Make sure they don't smell hot or gross. Okay, the wet bin smells nice and cool. The bean bin smells just fine, so I think we're good. I need to turn off the leg. The dryer ran all night, which is always fantastic. Every once in a while it won't, and then you start to feel all backed up, and so we're ready for another day. Okay, they're done for the day. Still feeling super thankful that Dad thought that we should put a shower in our new office. Very much needed. Okay, I need to be better at packing my food today because I did not pack enough yesterday because I just packed something for lunch thinking I'd be back at the shop. I'm not sure why I thought that. I wasn't really thinking. So I need something for lunch and snacks. I can have Tanner or someone bring me dinner. But I want to make sure I'm not hungry, because it's annoying having to slow down and ask someone to bring me food. So I have 1.5 banana breads. I have some lentils in here. I have yogurt. I have some beef jerky. We got plenty of stuff. I just need to actually throw it all into a bag. Okay, I'm gonna chit chat while I make my sandwich for the day. So I just looked at John Deere Ops Center, and it says that we got 300 acres done in the last, since we started. This week, they do like a weekly summary. I don't really want to tell you guys exactly how many acres I farm, but it's a good start. It's a good start on our acres. I just really like how Ops Center kind of tallies it all up for us. Now, I will say, like, we have to go back to some of those fields, and when I calculate them myself, like, I don't check a field off the list until it's completely done. But it's like we're literally just going back for like 2 or 3 acres. It will be time consuming, but it feels like it's not fair to like say we don't have any of our fields done, because, you know, we have 90% of all of them done. So I don't know, Deere tallied it up for me. I think too, like, you can get estimated how long it'll take you to do a field. And in theory, you can get, I'm pretty sure I saw it when I was doing planting, you can see how many hours it'll take to finish like olive harvest, which that's information I simply do not need to know at this time. But we have a pretty good forecast. There's 40% chance of rain tonight. It's not a ton, but then we have potential to get like almost an inch on Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. There's chances of rain all week. We would gladly take some rain. Obviously, like, I don't want to slow down in the fields, but our ground can take a lot of water right now because it's so dry. Like, it'll soak in and absorb most of it. And like the fields are just so hard. I don't want to start tillage because the ground needs to like soften up. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Last fall we ripped almost everything because we had such poor no-till yields. But I think like I want to do some minimum till on some of that ground and then no-till it next year. I do like no-till. I do believe in parts of no-till. I want to keep it in the rotation when it makes sense, but I don't know. We'll hook up the turbo till and try a field, see what it looks like, and kind of make our decision from there. But I still need to get all of the fields we've taken off to the co-op so they can start our fertilizer recommendations. And I'm still waiting for the chicken litter to come. We're putting chicken litter on about 200 to 300-ish acres, maybe like 227 or something. So that has not been delivered. We obviously has to get delivered, and then it also has to be spread before we can work those fields. But yeah, that reminds me, I need to go back to the edge of this field that we cut a couple days ago that's 30 acres. There's just a strip that JD left by the woods. I'm not sure if he intends to go back for those beans or if there's basically nothing there. That is an area that normally drowns out. So I'm not sure if it's just weeds or if there's actually beans in there. Otherwise, I will just send that map over and I'll go mow off the weeds if it's just weeds. So let's go check that out. Oh, but actually, no, I have to finish making my food first. Stay on task. Okay, into the lunchbox, we're throwing a ham and cheese sandwich and some pickles. And then I have vanilla yogurt and 1.5 muffins. I'm going to throw some beef jerky in as well. And I got my water. I think I'll be pretty good. Okay, load one of my cap corn. Okay, belt in here gets 12 and 2, and there's a grease under there. It is 9:46, getting started. Got everything greased. I need to pack like baby wipes or something to clean myself off after greasing stuff and getting things ready to go because this makes me just so itchy. Starting this early because we get this nice fog. So by the time I actually get to the rows, I want to start shelling. Start it in the lower gear and then go full bunny. She's taking its time. I counted right. So Colin isn't going to be available today, so it's me and Greg and JD. JD can't quite keep up with the trucks, we're assuming. He has about 45 minutes and then he'll have the dryer ready. Okay, I started to smell a weird smell and I thought it was maybe a pulley was starting to burn up or something. So I stopped the combine. I told JD to come check it out. We were looking at the pulleys when I realized that this is where it was jammed up. Now, the corn had been feeding in, so it was just like slightly stuck and the rollers were spinning, but it was kind of just gummed up. So we took the little snout off, it cleaned up the chain. We also looked at my gathering chain speed and thought it was too high, so we pulled that down a little bit, and then I didn't have any more issues for the rest of the day. So I think we are good to go on that. unplugged. He's just looking at it again to make sure it's all good. Okay, we are in this new portion of this field and the moisture is like 22 to 24. So I think I'm gonna finish opening up one of these headlands and then we're gonna switch to beans, which will be easier since we have less people here. So maybe Tanner won't have to learn how to run the grain cart today, but I don't know, he'll be around. Maybe I should make him learn it just in case anyway. This is a note from the editor. We got back and JD tested that last load and the last load was 19, which is drier than it had been running all day. So that makes no sense because the inside monitor was, the moisture was so much higher than what we'd been having earlier in the day. What the heck? Okay, so down here we have some raccoon damage, I'm guessing. Some type of animal, because it's just in one little spot, kind of ravaged. So it's annoying, but it looks like it's just in this one little kind of section and a little section over there. Okay, we're having pickle bread. My pickle seeped into my sandwich. Lovely. Yummy. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to close this thing. There we go. That was easy. Back at the shop, just need to take the corn head off, put the bean head on, switch the settings, and switch our brains. Okay, corn header is off. Now to put the bean header on. It looks so silly like this. Naturally, we have just a tiny splash of corn in the grain cart, so we need to dump it in a truck, get that cleaned out, because we don't want to have succotash. I think that's what they call it when you have a mix of corn and beans. Not good. Not much was left. It took us exactly 40 minutes to get from the other farm, which is just around the corner from our shop, get the bean header on and ready to roll. Okay, they say that rain is coming this evening. It looks like it could rain eventually. Kind of hope it does, but I'd also like to get a lot of these beans off before it does. Okay, my weather shows it raining at 9 p.m. Let's see if we can run till then. there's two voices on my shoulders. One saying it's gonna rain, go put the combine inside, it's so gross. The other one saying keep running until it starts spitting rain. And those two people talking to me are Dad and JD. Oh, okay, it's coming. Okay. Gotta get that up to the shop. Nope, someone else decided to head home. Okay, let's go. Is that dust or is that rain? In hindsight, since we didn't even get like a full load of beans cut, maybe we should have just stayed at the cornfield and cut a little bit of more higher moisture corn. But my weather said we weren't gonna get rain till 9. So it's the weather app's fault. I got dust everywhere. Okay, it's starting to sprinkle. Just need to get the header off. We need to get the combine inside, grain cart inside, and truck unloaded. Combine is in the shed. Just dropped Greg off to get the semi, and it is sprinkling for sure. Okay, the rain is here. We just need to dump that one truck and we'll be good. Okay, things are put away. Now we just have to see how much this amounts to. If it doesn't amount to much, I think we'll just switch back to corn in the morning and go from there. Who knows? Right now we're just still having some light sprinkles. I wish it would rain. But we're gonna go to our local Mexican restaurant for a much needed break after 7 days of work. Okay, we just have a couple loads left on the dryer and I can shut the leg off for the night. Ethel, what do you think? Think the corn's dry enough? It's 9:45, just shut off the leg. Dryer is done for the night. We're getting little sprinkles right now, but I think we'll be in the fields tomorrow for day 7. I don't know, we'll see then. Thanks for watching. Bye.